What truly supports your progress? Physical strength or mental stillness? Between every action and thought, there's an invisible tension, a silent dance between body and mind. The mind plans, the body executes. But real progress doesn't arise when we choose one or the other. It emerges when both work together. Every choice we make, every step we take, is born from this duality. But what if the key to prosperity and flow was the perfect harmony between these two forces? Life isn't just about external achievements or inner peace. Balance comes when we find a rhythm where body and mind work in sync, like two sides of the same coin. In this union, the power to thrive emerges where the external reflects the internal, and peace manifests through action. The body understands the language of discipline. It responds to effort with resilience, to challenge with growth. Every physical goal achieved brings a tangible sense of progress, something we can see and feel. Physical discipline is the first step many recognize on the path to success. It's visible, it's tangible. Through sweat, strained muscles, and hours dedicated to movement, we begin to forge a path. And yet, how many people who have reached the peak of their physical abilities still feel like something's missing? How often, after achieving a goal of strength, endurance, or appearance, does a sense of emptiness appear? A gap that physical discipline alone cannot fill. The body, with all its strength, still depends on something deeper to truly thrive. As rewarding as physical progress is, it's only part of the whole. Something inside us calls for attention, the mind. There's an invisible force guiding our steps, shaping our actions before the body even moves, the mind. What few realize is that mental discipline is as crucial as physical. If the body is the foundation, the mind is the architect. It's the silent voice that sets the pace, that guides us in moments of doubt, that persists when the body has no strength left. Mental discipline isn't as easily visible as physical. There are no muscles to show, no immediate results to display. However, it's what takes us beyond physical limits, allowing us to face fears, overcome insecurities, and turn internal obstacles into steps for evolution. Controlling the mind is a complex task. Our thoughts wander, emotions drag us around. But it's through continuous practice of mental discipline that we learn to shape our thoughts, to filter what strengthens us from what weakens us. And it's here that true strength manifests, when the mind becomes our ally, guiding each step with clarity and intention. When body and mind work together, something extraordinary happens. True flow in life doesn't come from the body's strength or the mind's agility alone. It comes from the moment when both align, operating in harmony like a well-rehearsed orchestra. The body becomes a reflection of the mind, and the mind a channel of clarity for the body's actions. When physical and mental discipline meet, barriers dissolve. The doubts that used to paralyze us are seen merely as natural steps on our journey, and the strengthened body responds with energy and focus. Prosperity, often mistaken for material success, is actually a state of internal clarity and balance. When body and mind meet in harmony, the result is a flowing life where every challenge is faced with confidence and every goal achieved with purpose. True prosperity isn't just the accumulation of wealth or the achievement of external goals. It goes beyond what we can measure or display. Prosperity is the state of inner peace that reflects a sense of external fulfillment. When the mind and body are in harmony, when they work together, the path to prosperity naturally reveals itself. What once seemed like constant effort to achieve success turns into a fluid dance, where progress comes without resistance. With physical discipline, the body becomes a sharp tool, ready to act. With mental discipline, the mind becomes the conductor, guiding every movement with purpose. It's this union that leads us to a true state of prosperity, not one that overwhelms us, but one that brings peace and lightness. When body and mind meet in this point of balance, there's no more incessant search for external approval. Prosperity becomes a natural expression of internal harmony, reflected in choices, achievements, and, most of all, the sense of fulfillment that permeates every aspect of life. Within mental discipline, there's a silent power far greater than just managing thoughts or emotions. It's the connection to something that transcends the conscious mind, spirituality. Through mental discipline, we start to cultivate practices that go beyond controlling internal chaos. We learn to listen to silence, to understand what lies beyond the visible, to find purpose in every action. Meditation, mindfulness, and introspection aren't just self-management tools, but portals to deep inner clarity. When we calm the mind, we begin to feel a greater connection to the world around us and to ourselves. It's in this state of presence that we understand our true place in the universe. The disciplined mind becomes a channel for what's sacred, a space where the noise of the external world dissolves and the essence of who we truly are emerges. And from this spiritual clarity comes the true strength to face life with balance, focus, and, above all, purpose. Physical discipline is not just about muscles or endurance. It goes beyond visible goals and temporary achievements. The body is the channel through which vital energy flows, and keeping it strong, healthy, and balanced is essential for that energy to circulate freely. When we practice physical discipline, we are cultivating more than strength. We are preparing the body to be the vehicle of a clear and focused mind. A neglected body weakens not just physically, but also energetically. Vitality fades, and the mind, no matter how disciplined, loses control over its own actions. Strengthening the body, therefore, is an essential pillar for a life of flow and purpose. Every exercise, every physical effort becomes an opportunity to open space for energy to flow freely, connecting body and mind in a harmonious dance. Thus, the prepared and strengthened body serves as a channel of transformation, reflecting health, balance, and vitality. Some see discipline as a form of restriction, as if following a defined path limits freedom. But in reality, it's the opposite. True freedom comes through discipline, both physical and mental. When we master our body and mind, when we learn to direct our energy and thoughts, we free ourselves from the invisible chains that bind us to chaos and indecision. The freedom to live fully is not the absence of limits, but the ability to act with clarity, intention, and control. Each disciplined step brings us closer to true freedom. The mind, once distracted and anxious, finds focus. The body, once tired and undisciplined, strengthens and aligns with our deepest desires. And it's at this junction where mind and body work in harmony that freedom blooms. To be free, therefore, is not to do whatever we want at any moment. To be free is to have the clarity and strength to choose the right path, knowing that each choice reflects a greater purpose aligned with our essence. Throughout our journey, we learn that prosperity goes far beyond external achievements. Flow in life does not arise from obstacle-free days, but from the ability to face challenges with body and mind aligned. When both work together, what once was a barrier becomes a stepping stone, and life flows with purpose and clarity. Physical discipline gives us the strength to act, while mental discipline provides us with the clarity to choose the right path. Together, they build the foundation for a prosperous life, where freedom is not the absence of difficulties, but the ability to act with purpose at every moment. Now that you understand this connection between body and mind, it's time to take things even further. Don't let procrastination hold you back. By watching the previous video posted on the channel, Overcome Procrastination, start now. You will find practical tools to overcome these invisible barriers and start acting immediately. Don't waste time. Watch it now and transform your journey into action.